Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Mary Sims is 60 years old, a mother of 2, but before she lost 50 pounds, her metabolic age was 89 years old. I mean, who wants to feel 30 years older than you actually are?
No one. Mary turned to the folks at NutriMost, and they helped her go from a size 14 to a 6 in 60 days. Jen McCommons is with NutriMost, and welcome back to Mary. Good to have you here.
Great to see you, ladies.
We were seeing less of you. Last time you were here, you were
right.
20 pounds heavier. You've lost an additional 20 pounds.
Yes.
Since last time you were here on the blend, which is not that long ago.
No.
How did you do it?
Just went back for a second round. I needed to lose just a few more pounds, so I did that, and hey, it came off really quickly.
It's impressive, Mary. And I want to say something specifically to women out there who are over 40, over 50, you're 60. I think you get depressed as you get older in terms of if you need to lose weight. You know that it gets harder as you age. And you're sitting here, you've lost 50 pounds, size 14 to a 6. What would you say to people who are watching right now who are frustrated about their age and feeling like it's just impossible to lose the weight?
Oh, well, there's always help. Always help, and NutriMost was the biggest help for me. They really were. To be able to eat healthier, to eat foods that were right for me, and just to learn how to prepare, how to cook these foods. It's just been phenomenal, and the weight just comes off so quickly. And the other thing that's important for people that are older is it's without exercise, just walking. It's not, going to a gym and getting embarrassed or anything. So it's a great, great program.
Yeah. I think it's phenomenal what you've been able to do. And a lot of people will say, well, to do something that I've got to remove myself from being around food, you work around food. I do. You're around food every day in where you work. And so having the ability to do that, I would bet that you'd tell anybody they can do it.
Oh, definitely, because I am a foodaholic. I love food. And when you're smelling food all day, and in the retail area where I work, there's a lot of candy and chocolates and things like that. So I had great support from work, though. I had calling my master chef CJ would cook all my food for me the way I needed it to be in the right proportion. So thanks, CJ.
What about your medications and your health? Because I think that's a huge part of what's changed for you.
Oh, within that first round, within that first 40 days, I was off of my anxiety medication. I had no more acid reflux, so I was off that medication also. So it really made a difference.
Yeah, I love that you're willing to share that. Why do you think your anxiety is gone now that you've lost the weight? What's your opinion about it?
That's a good question. I think feeling better about myself helped also. But there are some foods that can cause anxiety with you too, so learning to, like I said before, to eat the correct foods really help. But when you feel better about yourself and you have this whole new image on yourself, it really makes a difference. And I'm like, don't sweat the small stuff anymore.
Yeah, you're so cute. And you went from a metabolic age of 89 to now 58, right? So your metabolic age is now actually below your age. That's incredible.
Yeah. When I had that first scan and I found out that my metabolic, I was like, yeah, I was really shocked. And for them to be able to get that, down that low is terrific.
Yeah.
Talk about the program, Jen. Why does this work? Everybody who you have brought here, Mary now twice having lost more weight, it's changed their lives.
It has, and because it's individualized, it's directly made for you. And to answer your question about why does it help with anxiety, we're looking at the neuroendocrine disruptors that are happening in your system, and that is playing a role in your metabolism, but it's also playing a role in anxiety, depression, those different things. So when you're correcting those problems, you're going to feel better without those medications that you thought you needed. But NutriMost is all about individualizing the program for what your needs are. We look at your food list of foods that your body biologically prefers. We look at what things are happening causing your metabolism not to work. And the biggest thing is we're helping you to identify your trigger foods, which are the foods that make you gain weight even in small amounts. And if you're eating those regularly, no matter how many calories you're eating, you're going to continue to gain weight.
Well, and a couple things about that. For a lot of people, bread and sugar are culprits. supplements. They make us gain weight. I know that you probably can have those things in moderation now.
Right.
But some of the foods that you discover are a problem for people, or even things that you wouldn't suspect were a problem, like bananas maybe, just as an example, or potatoes, or broccoli. I remember you've had somebody on the show who talked about broccoli being a problem. But if you don't do the program, you don't go through the steps, you don't know that those foods are a problem. And I also think it's important to mention no packaged foods, right? No. You're not taking a, what do you call it? Not a sedative, but a
stimulant.
A stimulant, because a lot of diet programs will include stimulants. You're not taking a stimulant. You're not taking medications. You're not eating food that's packaged.
You're eating real food from the outside of the grocery store, things that are fresh. That if they go bad in a few days, that's the food you should be eating, not the things that will last on your shelf for a year.
I think it's great. People can come in and meet with you because one of the big things, and I know we didn't get a chance to talk through this, is just the support that you offer. That's one of the reasons that you've been able to continue on this second round. Is it's like a family of support there. So a lot of people can come in for a free consultation, sit down, find out exactly what it would take for you to be a part of the NutriMost family and have the support to lose the weight that you want, maybe get off some of the medications, feel better, feel more confident. Call at 844-FAT-MELT or NutriMostMilwaukee.com for that free consultation. You can go in, meet with Jen or part of your team.
And our producer, Katie, just reminded me that your customers say, you look fantastic.
Yeah.
What did you do? Which is such a great compliment.
Yeah.
You look great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Great to see both of you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.